Hey folks, today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, unlocking success without burning out. We all strive for success, but often the journey feels overwhelming. What if I told you there's a way to achieve your goals without sacrificing your peace of mind? Intrigued? Let's get started. Imagine a life where you can win big while still having time to relax and enjoy the little moments. Picture yourself unwinding at a beach or meditating in a serene park. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's possible. Let's talk about winning with less stress and more joy. We all want big results, right? Whether it's in our careers, personal lives, or hobbies, we aim for the stars. But here's the catch. Most of us think that to achieve these big results, we need to put in endless hours of hard work. But what if there's a different approach? Think about it. Who has time to work all day and night? We live in a fast-paced world where burnout is all too common. Juggling multiple tasks, feeling exhausted, and constantly racing against the clock, it's not sustainable. But there's hope. There's a smarter way to achieve success, and it's called the 80-20 principle. This principle isn't just a theory, it's a game changer. It suggests that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Imagine the possibilities if you could identify and focus on that crucial 20%. This principle says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. It's about working smarter, not harder. By honing in on the tasks and activities that truly matter, you can maximize your productivity and achieve your goals more efficiently. That means you can achieve more by focusing on the right things. Imagine being able to complete your projects with precision and efficiency, leaving you with more time to enjoy life. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Sound good? Let's dive in. Together, we'll explore how to apply the 80-20 principle in various aspects of your life. From work to personal goals, this approach can transform the way you pursue success. So are you ready to unlock success the easy way? Let's get started. Think about your to-do list. Are all the tasks equally important? Probably not. The 80-20 principle tells us that a small number of those tasks will bring you the biggest rewards. Imagine a garden. You could water the whole thing equally, or you could focus on the plants that produce the most fruit. The 80-20 principle is like watering those key plants. You get the most bang for your buck. This principle pops up everywhere. It's known as the 80-20th rule or the Pareto principle, and it suggests that roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. Think about a business. Often, 80% of their profits come from 20% of their customers. This means that a small fraction of their customer base is responsible for the majority of their revenue. Companies often focus their marketing and customer service efforts on these key customers to maximize their profits. Or in a school, 20% of the students might be the ones who consistently get top marks. These students often receive the most attention from teachers and are given more opportunities to excel, such as advanced classes or special projects. This focus helps them achieve even more, creating a cycle of success. Even in your own life, think about the clothes you wear. You probably have a few favorite outfits that you wear all the time, while the rest of your wardrobe sits untouched. This is another example of the 80-20th principle in action. You probably wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time, right? This means that a small portion of your wardrobe gets the most use, while the rest is rarely worn. By recognizing this, you can make more informed decisions about what clothes to buy and keep. The 80-20 principle is all around us. Whether it's in business, education, or our personal lives, understanding this principle can help us focus our efforts on the areas that will have the greatest impact. By identifying the key factors that drive success, we can make more effective decisions and achieve better results. Now, the key is to figure out what your 20% is. What are the activities that bring you the most significant results in your work and personal life? Maybe it's making sales calls, writing blog posts, or spending quality time with your family. Once you identify your 20%, you can start focusing your energy there. This is where it gets tough. To truly leverage the 80-20 principle, you need to learn to say no to the things that don't really matter. Those tasks that eat up your time but don't contribute much to your goals. Delegate them, automate them, or eliminate them entirely. It's about working smarter, not harder. Actionable tips for implementing the 80-20th principle. The 80-20th principle, also known as the Pareto principle, is a powerful tool that can help you focus on what truly matters. By identifying the 20% of activities that yield 80% of the results, you can streamline your efforts and achieve more with less. Ready to put this into practice? Here are a few simple tips. First, track your time. This might seem tedious at first, but it's crucial to understand where your hours are going. Spend a week writing down how you spend each hour. Use a planner or a time tracking app to log your activities. This will give you a clear picture of your daily routine and help you identify patterns. You might be surprised by where your time actually goes. Often we think we know how we spend our time, but the reality can be quite different. This exercise can be an eye-opener. Second, identify your high-impact activities. These are the tasks that contribute the most to your goals and objectives. Look at your time log and your to-do list. What are the tasks that truly move the needle? These are the activities that you should focus on. Third, prioritize ruthlessly. Once you've identified your high-impact activities, make them your top priority. Schedule those high-impact activities first thing in the morning, when your energy and focus are at their peak. This ensures that you tackle the most important tasks when you're at your best. And protect that time fiercely. Avoid distractions and interruptions during this period. Close your door, put on headphones, and let others know that you're not to be disturbed. Finally, delegate or eliminate the rest. Not all tasks are created equal, and some can be handled by others or removed from your list entirely. Be honest with yourself. What can you hand off to someone else, or simply stop doing altogether? This can be challenging, but it's essential for maximizing your productivity. Delegation is a key skill in effective time management. By entrusting others with tasks that don't require your unique skills, you free up time for what truly matters. Or if a task doesn't add value, consider eliminating it altogether. This can be liberating and allows you to focus on what really drives results. Remember, the goal is to work smarter, not harder. Stories of transformation with the 80-20th principle. I've seen this principle change lives on my show. People drowning in debt who finally find freedom by focusing on their highest earning activities. Entrepreneurs who were working themselves to the bone, but now have more time for their families. The 80-20th principle isn't just a theory, it's a powerful tool for living a richer, more fulfilling life. Your turn to share comments and book suggestions. Now I want to hear from you. Have you had any experience with the 80-20th principle? What are your biggest challenges in implementing it? And if you're looking for more guidance, I highly recommend checking out Richard Koch's book, Living the 80-20th Way. It's a game changer. Congratulations! You've made it this far, and now it's time to turn knowledge into action. Remember, understanding the 80-20th principle is only the first step. Real change happens when you apply it. Let's make this personal. Take a moment right now, grab a pen, your phone, or even just visualize, and identify one area in your life where you can start applying the 80-20th principle. Is it your work, your relationships, Your daily habits? Write it down or commit it to memory. Here's your next step. Act today. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Pick one high-impact activity from your 20% list and focus on it for the next hour. It could be as simple as having that important conversation, working on a key project, or spending intentional time with a loved one. But don't stop there. Transformation is a journey. Start small but stay consistent. Make this principle a daily practice. Each day ask yourself, what's my 20% today? Track your wins. Keep a journal of your results to stay motivated and see how far you've come. Celebrate your progress. Recognize and reward yourself for focusing on what truly matters. Finally, I want to challenge you. Share your journey. Tell a friend, family member, or community about how you're using the 80/20th principle. Not only will this keep you accountable, but you might inspire someone else to make a change. You've got the tools, the insights, and the power to unlock your potential. Now it's time to step into action. Your next chapter starts today. What will you write? Pause for 10 seconds for reflection. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, success doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing the right things. Go out there and make it happen. You've got this.